Look at that. I did that and I forgot to do the window again. Boom. Right, map. Where are we? I think we're going to go either north or east. Or that way. I bet you any money. Didn't change my volumes either. Quick. There's a small job going north, probably. That's quite small. Maybe. Maybe not. One. That one. Pretty much. What about trip to Slovakia? I could. Let's go back to the map and have a look. That means traveling across here. Might hit a few roads on the way. I'm tempted with that one. I might do that one. Be a good first job, I think. Argo. Where were we again? We were here. Looked right, was it? No. That might do. Select. Both selector. Yeah, that's loud. For me. 2 seconds. I gotta fix that. Mixer. I don't know why it does it, but every time I load it up, it resets my volume and I always forget to change it. But there you go. And my display's not on. There we go. I'm assuming I'm picking it from here then, by the looks of it. Wheel settings not on either. Hopefully it's just the profile didn't load. Cargo. Did I not select the cargo? Do that. I need to tab out a second. Wheel set. Oh yeah, I have to reboot, didn't I? I forgot to load the profile. Oops, the daisy. That'd be dangerous. Clearly don't know where the marker is for this one. I'm going to go around here and see if it loads. It is at the same place, but why didn't it show then? Right. Arching my way though, don't you? Why is it I didn't see it in the list? Okay, cargo. Am I pressing the wrong button, or seriously it's just not there, is it? No, no. If I come out. It gives me a job. Like, what? No, I know. So why is it when I go into the job market that way, pick the cargo, it shows me the trip, but when I go to what looks like the garage, unless it's a garage next door, but I must be blind. Doesn't look like it. Not the one opposite maybe, is it? The only thing I can think of. It's gotta be in it. Not exactly clearly marked on the map, unfortunately. Maybe I need to zoom in on the map. Let's have a look. That's not zoom. Where is the zoom for the map? I moved it. Oh, I've probably taken it off now. No matter. Let's have a butcher's. That'll be why. It was in the wrong place. Right. We're over that way. Right. Which is 43 hours to do this. And it's an 18-hour trip. It looks like there might be... Right, there's a garage down the road. I'm thinking head down there, by the garage if you haven't got it. Sleep there. Or do I go around the corner and open up? Straight on by K. Could wait for the lights, or you could just do this. Here, might as well do this quickly while we're here. Might do a quick repair while I'm here as well. Garage or depot, whatever you want to call it. And we got a road to map. Dodge, weave, dodge. All these little sections are going to be worth mapping because I can't see me coming back this way anytime soon. Now I'm going to have to turn left here, go back down around, turn... sorry, right here, sorry. So go down here, turn right, turn left, left. And then left again and come back. Assuming it will let me go that way, otherwise I'll have to... because it could be like a one-way system thing. These lights just... silly. And he turned. Straight on now. It looks like we're going to head past the garage anyway, which is kind of handy because I want to go in that direction. Going to IKEA. Oh no, we'll just go past it. But we will pick up this one. Don't want to get the garage. Kind of a must. Oop. Thank you. Yes, I do want it. Not very much lit. Rubbish on the road. Now, the question is, do we go down and do those roads while we're here? Ugh. Technically I should. Seeing as I have a job with plenty of time, and that'll be the wrong gear. Kind of makes sense to do it now. Right, so take the next left, just follow that back round onto the road and go. I think that someone forgot to map this part of the road. Covered in weeds. Alright, so we have to go down this way, because it's like only one way. Bugger. I'm gonna do a bit of a naughty. Oh, a truck wants to come out. Or a bus, sorry. Squeeze it through. Come on, you can get through there. You're going straight on. No way you're making that corner. Right, let's go. Go gadget truck. What are we dealing with? 41 hours to go. I should have stopped. I didn't stop, did I? And sleep. I knew something I was supposed to do. Oh well, live and learn. I forgot the loot truck box. Oop. Oh well. Don't matter. Only 700 odd miles and I don't have fuel in the tank, so I'm going to have to get more fuel as well. Going well so far. I'll leave all my lights off. Not really what I want to do. Right, let's cruise it. Don't forget, chat is open. You're more than welcome to say hello. Wait, come on now. Don't be too slow. Speed it up a bit, please. Don't slow down. Why? That'll be reverse. Coming up and rest stop, but by the time I get there, you're going to be getting close to daytime anyway, so I'll just drive through, I think. There's just no point. I think that was a bit of a stretch for the gears, wasn't it? Repositioning my Lite. Ouch. As I bang my other mic. It's a change to have a biker just cruising in front of you. Usually they're like bullet. Forgot. We didn't look at the map, did we? I need to be running on roads that I haven't been on. And I am just taking the easy route at the moment. Where can I go is the question. So if I could come down this way, down and along. So if I head here, then here maybe. Hello there, Mark, how you doing? What if I then take it this way? Okay, I think that gives us a few new roads. Is there another way of doing it? I don't know. They just go up and around, which would be kind of silly. Leave it like that. Okay, let's do it. And how's your day been, Mark? You've had a good day? Has it been productive? Have you done any more shopping for your PC parts? Might change the tyres on this truck. Maybe that sun visor. I'm not convinced. Ooh, as he weaves all over the road. I'm sure people will find it from the name. It doesn't sound like one that's going to be repeated anytime soon. And I'm thinking I need to turn by here actually. Grab that garage. Yeah, I would have thought so. What did you discover? Have you found a different device to look at this time? Yeah, it's probably one of the best spec out there, to be honest. It's always highly rated. It's always, you know, either voted the top or amongst the top to be used. Well, there we are. At least it's a nice, easy decision for you now. Whoa, watch the biker. He didn't want to stop. Neither does the Mr. Policeman. Jeez. I think for its price it's still one of the best. You know, yes, it's more expensive than the others out there. You're looking at about what, 170 to 200, depending on whether you want it with the remote only or with the controller as well for gaming. But even at £200, you know, you're getting a pretty well spec machine. What's it got? It's got the same chipset, if I remember, that's similar to the Nintendo Switch. You know, so for graphics, there's going to be no slouch. I know I've undernarred over getting one for a while, but I know really I don't need one. But I'm a gadget guy. I tend to buy stuff even if I don't need it sometimes. If there was a silly bank holiday or Black Friday deal on one, I'd probably pick one up, to be honest. Yeah, it's not that big, is it? You can get little desk stands for them, you can get wall mounts for them. They've got it all covered. "17 hours, man, this job's taking longer and longer." No, that's just it. I mean, even if you went for... I remember building, I don't know if you ever saw them, the SFF PCs. They're like the really, really small form factors. They were great for size, but heat was just such a ball ache, it was ridiculous. Heat was always a major factor. You know, when you're buying a unit that's designed to perform and it's designed within its tolerances, so... Where am I heading now? Not a clue. Let's have a look, shall we? East somewhere? Whatever that is. Stricker. If I'm reading that right. East. I can't remember where I said now. Let's have a look at the map. We are going... over to Budapest way. So yeah. Like I'm bothered how much the diesel cost me in this game. But I know what you mean. Oh, where are we going? I'm going straight on, I think. I'm going to overtake the copper and get another fine. There you go. Just when you thought your funds were running low, Mr. Policeman, you can have a bit more. What was that? My fine? I haven't got a clue. I wasn't even paying attention to how much they charge. I don't bother looking these days. There he is, he's trying to keep up with me. Got me just before I turned off. You lucky. Yeah, I wonder whether the fine should be a little bit more. Maybe it should rank up with how much money you've got in the bank. It would actually force you to, or at least reconsider driving through a red light, or forget that guy. Oh, speeding. That was close. Or maybe you do it a different way, where if you get like 3 fines in a row, they fine you a, I don't know, a percentage or something. I don't know, it's... I mean, at the end of the day, you speed on a highway, you know, you get your points on your license or something, and next thing you know, you're not driving for a year. Obviously, they don't want to stop you from driving in the game, so maybe if they did have a point system along with the fines, and every time you rank up 12, you have to pay, I don't know, a fair chunk of your money. It's difficult how you do it, obviously, because it's always going to upset somebody and somebody's not going to agree. Yeah, my chat is usually pretty quiet, to be honest. I just come in and play my games. It's been weird. It picked up for a little bit, the chat, and then it died back down again, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Why was it telling me there? Yeah, I think they need to do something. Because one, it will keep the guys who are low down earning the way up in check as well, and two, it will help control. Like me now, I'm earning so much money at the moment, I can't spend it quick enough. And it's like I don't... Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, forget the fines, just drive straight through, do what I need to do, end of story. Whereas if I was getting a fair chunk taken off, if I did that too often, I might reconsider doing that, you know? Oh, my chair didn't arrive today, so I was well gutted, so gotta hope, fingers crossed, it arrives tomorrow and it's in one piece and it's not damaged. But then, in a way, it's kind of good because I'm in work, I finish, and then I've got a bit of a break. So if it does arrive tomorrow, I'll have plenty of time to try fitting it and what have you. And I look forward to see what it's like and whether it does the job. I mean, it should do. I mean, it's a car chair at the end of the day. The real worry for me with the bucket seats was because my screens wrap around so much. I got the screen set to like a 55-degree angle off the front monitor. It leaves me a very small amount of room to squeeze in between the screen and the chair. So if I go for a bucket seat, a lot of bucket seats, the back is quite wide, the base is kind of narrow, and because then the base comes up and holds your legs in, you've got another step to try and get your bum over to get into the seat. You've got to negotiate the back of the chair and the screens, make sure you don't hit the screens where you're getting in and out. So I was really concerned about, yeah, okay, get a bucket seat, but it may be a bit of a gymnast maneuver just to get into the seat. And if the chair was too awkward to get into, it meant that I would have to alter the angles of the screen to a wider angle further out, you know, or a lesser of an angle, maybe 40 degrees. But I didn't really want to do that because I wanted the wraparound feel, so that's where I decided to, you know, you can either then go for a standard style seat, something like a Sparco R100, but then I was like, well, I'm spending £200 for a seat just looks like it came from a normal car, so why not just get a normal car seat? Indicators. It doesn't make a difference. It's force of habit for me. Sometimes I'll use them, sometimes I won't, you know. I guess if you're a driver in real life and you do indicate often, I mean, I'm not one who indicates with everything. But it is habit as well. There are instances where, yeah, I will definitely indicate, and I do find myself just automatically reaching for the indicator. And it's kind of handy to have if you ever go into multiplayer. I have done multiplayer a couple of times. Obviously, it's nice to be able to indicate what you want to do in the game. But I guess it depends. If you're a multiplayer, then you probably would be... Well, you probably find it of use. But yeah, you're right. It would be nice if, you know, putting your indicator on. I swear there are times where it does feel like that in games. In this game, where you put your indicator on, it does feel like the AI do pay attention sometimes, but it may just be me. Maybe that the old placebo effect on it, you know. I mean, there's been a few occasions, you know, like car may be on the outside lane and I've been on the outside lane behind the car for ages, and you put the indicator on to indicate you want to go around even though you can't, and the car will move in. Now, whether that's just by chance it would have moved in anyway, I have no idea, but I like to think it would have been the indicator that helped. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's certainly not an essential, that's for sure. So for anybody who's playing the game thinking, oh, I've got to have an indicator, you don't, that's for sure. But I must admit, I think you can set the game up so if you do have indicators, it turns head look on as well, if I remember correctly. Haven't used it for a while. That's a good feature. So if you've got like a single monitor and you want to put the left indicator on, but you want to be looking to your left, you know, it will move the screen for you. So that's a handy feature. If you didn't want to have, say, mouse look on all the time, but you wanted just to be able to look when you were turning, I've used that before, because then you can just paddle between left and right and get the truck, or get your head to look left and right to check. I think I'm going down. I hate these roads. Yeah, I'm going down here. Yep. It was out of a scrappy car, so you know the car had already been wrecked. And they were selling it on eBay, so I picked it up on eBay. The only thing I think that may be an issue is, you know what these scrap yards are like. They like to write in their white text somewhere on the plastic, you know, this car, that year, blah blah blah. I know they've done it to this chair, and it's on the side plastic, which is like, why did you write it on the side? Why not put it underneath, hidden? Yeah, plenty do now. So I just know I've got to clean that off, and assuming I can get that off easily. If not, then I'll sand the plastic back and I'll use some black plastic paint and just spray it tidy. But it should come off. It's not a fancy looking seat, you know, it's quite a plain seat, but it's got the leather bolsters. The main seat is cloth itself, so that means I'm not going to be heating up because, you know, a lot of leather seats or the Fox leather seats, God, you sweat like something chronic in them sometimes. But I'd rather have the bolster areas all leather because that will make it a little bit more harder wearing. We'll give it a go. I've got some isopropyl alcohol, so I'll try that. Lucky enough, it's should be easy to fix, even if it turns out to be a little problem. It's nothing major at the end of the day. I was looking at Jaguar F-Pace seats. They're kind of tasty looking, but you're looking at nearly 400 quid. I was like, as nice as they look, might be a bit overkill. But, you know, there's some really good fancy seats out there, you know. So let's say there was a brand you like. I mean, maybe if you wanted an original Porsche seat and you've got the funds to spend, what's stopping you picking up a seat out of a top of the range Porsche? You know, okay, it's probably going to set you back maybe $1,000 or $2, but you've got the funds. Yeah, there's plenty out there. I was just trying to think of cars that would have obviously comfy seats rather than race seats. You know, if you want a race seat out of a car, then head look for something like, I don't know, you want cheap and cheerful, look at something like a VXR from Vauxhall. But if you want something expensive, then there's plenty of probably crash Porsches out there you could choose from. Grab a seat out of one of those. And I've thought long and hard about, do I go for a proper bucket seat? You know, and you see all the other sim racers and sim rigs out there, everybody's got a bucket seat on there, and I just thought, you know what, I just want to sit down and be comfortable. I don't need a seat to hold me in place. That's not like I'm driving a sim rig that's going to be moving anytime soon. You know, I'm sitting in one spot, I'm not being thrown around left and right. I don't need to have support. So I may as well just go for comfort. And I'm sure, yes, you could buy, you know, a seat off the shelf, nice and comfortable, but why pay through the nose, you know, £150, £200 plus, when you can pick up a good quality seat from a car that's designed to take the wear and tear. Well, like a lot of these cheap seats out there, they're not. You know, they're just basic seats. They look the part, but will they last is another thing. You know, if you're buying a seat from a car, that seat's been designed to do at least, what, 80 to 100,000 miles, if not more, if it's looked after properly. You know, it's a part that is like one of the last things to be replaced. The only thing that's in there, I think it's got side airbags in the seats. Not quite sure where I stand with that and how I get them out, but and I made the reason why I was looking at two. It was either a B&W 1 Series or it was a Mazda 6. Because they're the only two where I found decent photos online that showed me the mounting. Both seats come in electric and manual, and both seats come in either full leather, cloth, or half and half. Oops, and I've backed my buttons and lights and God knows what. There you go. So yeah, I didn't want to go full electric because I didn't want the hassle of wiring in the electrics. So you could have, you know, if you want to, you can get yourself a battery or a converter of some form and have heated seats. That would be an option. You could have all the electrics working, you know, but why add more wires? Why give myself another bigger job? But I tell you what, if I was going to convert this into a real cockpit, I've seen some guys. There's a guy on YouTube, a couple actually. They've picked up a B&W dash, so literally the interior dash from a B&W 3 Series, I think it is. The cluster from the 3 Series as well. So they have the dash mounted, the cluster's in place. They have the center dash coming down with the gear stick mounted. They've even seen some go as far as have a car radio installed, some that have the air vents working as well with fans down below at the back. It's crazy what people do and build. If I had the room for all of that, I would probably do that, but I just haven't got the room. You know, even as far as getting an Arduino circuit board, wiring it into the dash and having the actual B&W dash do your speed and revs. It's tempting, don't get me wrong, I did look up electric seats. But I did think to myself then, let's be sensible. You know, it's another electronics project to do, it's another wiring headache to sort out. And let's face it, when you get a seat, you sit in it, you're not going to be moving it forward and backwards. Heated seats maybe, but you'd have to look then, how would you power the heated seat? But I don't know if I would bother with electric, because at the end of the day, once you've got the position set, probably quicker and easier just to grab the handles and move the seat forward and back and up and down. That's the only thing I didn't think of. By going for the passenger seat, I'm probably not going to get the seat elevation up and down. I'm probably only going to get the forward and back and angle. Would it be nice to have a bit of up and down adjustment? And I think I should have looked for a driver's seat, because I know you would probably be guaranteed to have up and down adjustment as well. But it's not the end of the world, because again, once you've got the seat set in place, chances are you're not going to be touching it again anyway. Another wreck BMW now. Yeah, and that was my thought on the end. It was very much, well, you know, once it's in place and once you found your position, you're not really going to be moving the seat. I mean, I've had this seat mounted in here now. I think I've moved it twice, and that was at the very beginning where, you know, you first mount it, you step in it, you think, well, that's about right, and then you may tweak it once or twice after that. But other than that, unless you're swapping, you know, unless it's me and then somebody else getting in and out of the seat, and, you know, you're different heights, fair enough. You want the forward and back, maybe a bit of up and down, but that's not going to happen for me. It's literally made for me. Perhaps when my son gets a bit older and he wants to have a go, fair enough. Oh, that's reverse, don't reverse. And that's just it. If you're in a position where it's just you, you don't need an all singing, all dancing seat. If there's going to be a few people stepping into that rig, or you want to cater for more than one person, then get an adjustable seat. You know, at the end of the day, it'll have forward and back. It'll have the tilt adjustment at the back. I may be lucky, and it may actually have up and down. I didn't, and I couldn't check in the images as to whether it came with it. Because, be fair, some passenger seats will have up and down adjustment as well. I just don't know if the Mazda 6 came with it, to be honest. I don't know, it does that sometimes. I don't know if that's because of pro mods. I'll take any free passes as I can. Probably thought I was on my 100th fine for the day, so it didn't need to give me another one. I don't know. We're down to 7 hours, we're doing well on time. 30 hours remaining, and it's 12:35 in game. Fuel wise, just about got a straight by the looks of it. Looks like I've been down this road, so I'm going to go through the fuel station because that's an extra road I can get mapped. Thank you very much. I just haven't filled up since the last couple of jobs I did. So we'll do this job now, we'll find a petrol station, fill up. That'll probably go up to, I think this goes up to 1,400 litres. I'll probably do a couple of trips on that, unless I choose one massive one. One of the reasons why I love this truck is because it's got a massive fuel tank. Yeah, could have had that B&W. Could have nicked the seats and everything. Quite like the look of the B&W 1 seats, actually. No, they were nothing fancy, just nice, tidy, simple seat. Plenty of adjustments on them. I think the B&W seat would have cost me about £100. Which again, for half leather. Good neck. I think that one was a driver's seat. Manual control again. And the after checking the next day after I ordered the Mazda ones, I was like, oh, it looks like the B&W may have been easier to fit. But well, we'll see. I have no idea. They picked... It says that it's been shipped, but there's no tracking information at all. And it said as it was supposed to arrive Tuesday or Wednesday. Clearly Wednesday now, and it hasn't arrived, so I'm a little disappointed, but I'm hopeful it will arrive tomorrow. At the end of the day, I'm working tomorrow. I'm off Friday anyway, so if it arrives tomorrow, it means I've got all day Friday to mess around with it. That's assuming I haven't done anything Thursday. If it arrives early enough on Thursday, I'll probably be doing that Thursday. I have no idea because... Oh, what I did notice though, they did charge less for the passenger seat. Because I think there was a driver's seat from the same... It may have been from the same car, but it was certainly the same year. But the driver's seat was 150 quid. But I'm guessing it's because they're going to be selling more driver's seat due to wear and tear than they would a passenger seat. So really, they may be just doing it just to clear stock. Either way, as far as I'm concerned, well, I'd rather get a passenger seat for 80 than spend 150 on a driver's. That's more than likely going to be more worn. I would normally try and go around, but I think I'll behave for the moment because the road's a little bit windy and we can't quite see or gauge what the traffic's like. Fuel-wise, we're good. That's no problem. Actually, thinking about it, I wonder if they did sell truck seats. How much one of them would be and how comfortable they are. I'd imagine a truck seat would be really comfortable. Getting accustomed to say hello to Gareth, were you? He might be pottering about somewhere. Wow, sorry. I've just scrolled up and seen Gareth. Oops, my bad, Gareth. How you doing, Gareth, if you're still tagging around? Jeez. That's what happens. You get involved in a conversation and boom! Yeah, so did I. I was probably yapping it back to you. Too busy looking at what I'm doing in the game. Completely missed this comment, so I do apologise. Oh, sneezes. I use that feature. That's when we were talking about indicators and head look. However, you've got head tracker now, Gareth, if you're still there. You don't need to have that feature turned on. I would turn it off. Unless, of course, you're not using head tracker all the time. Thank you very much. The road for that. You deserve it. Yeah. He's stuck behind me now, isn't he? Yeah. Brake check. Even slowed down, he still billed me. Let's see how many fines we can rack up. You are running out of fuel. That's nothing new for me. I got plenty. Oh, come on. There's going to be another BMW crashed. Oh, that was close. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, there we are. So fixed speed cameras get you 498. I probably wasn't going fast enough to get a higher fine. Turning here. Oh, it's... I think the switch is going on this shifter. Trying to see whether, I don't know if I knocked it or not. No, still hasn't registered switch there. I see. It only needs a little push on the top and it registers a down switch. It needs to be all the way up for it to register for the next high gears. So I've got to be careful that I don't knock it slightly. It's me and my club hands. Oh, let's fly. Crazy I can go to an outside view and the colours just go pop. Yeah, you go back inside and sometimes just like so. That looks a bit ugh. Nah, got loads of fuel. Get around this guy. Nice little drive, this one. Yeah, I'm noticing the top screen looks stuttery to me. It shouldn't be, the game's playing perfectly smooth. That's always a possibility, Mark. I have no idea. I know it's partly to do with the reflection. Oh, I wonder if I turn sun shafts off. That may make the game pop a bit more, which would be nice. Come on! Oh, no. Not about, no. You're just going to slow down and be a pain. Right, where are we going? I didn't look. Straight down. That'll be the cop car. It stopped under the bridge. Oh no, it was the bus. Where'd the cop car go? Mind you might be stuck right between us, I don't know. That was funny. Nope, there he is. That was brilliant. Yep. I had him a treat. What's me damage? 2%. That's fine. Pennies. Probably like 4 grand. Let's go. Right, hold on. I want to try something. Graphics. Options. Graphics. See, I knew the graphics settings had changed. I never have that turned on. I swear there's something wrong with my graphics setting in this game. I think that's what I usually run. That's probably why it's running a little bit weird. Probably going to look a bit darker now because HDR was on. Oh, hold on. I'm an idiot. I usually leave HDR on. I think I just turned it off tonight. Gives you a bit more impact with the colours. Yeah, more impact with HDR on the colours. Hopefully the stream up above, the main window up above, was running a little bit smoother as well. Yeah, I didn't realise anti-aliasing and all that was turned on. Lights. Outside. Let's enjoy the bit of view. Looks like we've got some nice roads to enjoy. It's going to start to get dark again. assuming I don't go off in the wrong direction. I never plan detours, they just happen. Mainly because I'm not paying attention to the map most of the time. Looks like it's a nice little area there. I'll just weave over the road, there's no one else around me. Who's gonna stop? You are. Ah, got me. I was trying to race the Lite. There's another garage for me to buy. Get it now before I drop this off. Be a bollard or something. I'm stuck on that. I'm in the wrong gear. Here we go. Too much. Oakley dokley. Might as well have a look what they've got here, I suppose. Not a lot. Ugh. Oh, that's a nice short one. Right, have a look. Actually, have a look at the old map. 66.54%. So what were we on? Like 0.24%, I think it was. Ugh, not a lot. The north. Maybe head this way. Zada. So Salzburg, ZR, Warsaw. Zara! The best? No, no, definitely not. Maybe. No. Is that all you've got? I guess it's going to be that one then. No problem, take care, Mark. Speak to you soon. I didn't look at my map, I just drove into the wrong station completely, didn't I? Bet you any money. Because I'm crazy like that. Yes, I want to go around the corner. That was a good maneuver, wasn't it? Whoa. Going there then. Why do I think that was? It was this one. Cargo. Will do. Take the job. Let's go pick it up. Uh, 22 hours, 10 hours. do. Yep, picking it up now. I was just sleeping, but I just took the trailer off. Just saves messing around trying to drive out with the trailer. Yeah, whatever. So, what have we got now? 13 hours and 10 hours. God, there's police everywhere. Or cameras. Oh, fuel. Shoot. I forgot about fuel. There better be a fuel station right around this corner. Let's try and do efficient driving. 42 litres. I ain't gonna be going very far. I only need to do 399. Is that all it is? Why do I get the feeling there's gonna be no fuel? That button doesn't do map. Why isn't that doing map? Gonna get far today. $25 litres. I wonder if we coast. We save a bit of fuel. Turn the fuel off, turn the engine off. I'll try anything to save a bit of fuel. Might need my brakes though. I'm unfortunately, I just left the fuel station, so there isn't going to be one nearby anytime soon. I literally drove past it, forgot, and then was like, oh, I need petrol. And I'm probably going to run out before I hit another one, because it's all hills. Well, there better be one in 17 litres worth of range, which isn't going to be a lot. I'm going to have to put my foot down. 14. 13. It's just going to tick down in there. Sucks. Kind of hoping I could get to the top of this and just roll down. And then there'll be a petrol station right at the bottom and go, yes! Right, get as much speed as you can. Coast. What are the chances? Oh, it's a nice section. Yeah, I've turned the engine off. Out of gear. And the truck's just coasting. I hardly need to turn. I don't need sat-nav at the moment. I don't even think I'll make that crest. Yeah, it's gonna run out. I'm gonna stop. I'll try the old trick. And I just put it in reverse because I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're out. Oh dear. 2 hours. Jesus. Well, teach me. I'm going to be tight for time now. Oh, don't do that. Come on. It gives me 386. Well, I'll check if I need to repair myself after that drop. Depends on where you are. Sometimes if you get close enough, it'll take time off and put you closer to where your destination is. Hardly. On this garage, I can just fill up. Could have gone and just done the job. I had enough fuel on board, but it's like, well, I might as well just fill up the whole lot, you know. Yeah, 1,300 litres. We're good. Why did you just slam on your anchors? What happened to his car? Is this the windscreen and 4 wheels? Right, you're not moving. Out of the way. Where is he? Police friends are everywhere. Not a clue. I'm on my way, I know that much. Whoa, 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 bump, bump, bump. Hoping we'd move over, and he did. What I didn't do is look at the map. I bet you there isn't one clean road that I can use. Could go that way. Tempting. I need to go to there. Is there a better way? Oh, it's kind of cheap. $11. That doesn't really matter if I'm late. I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it to get roads. 10 hours 28. We've got 8 hours 16. Yeah. Well, you never know. I might make up a bit of time, but I don't think I'll make up 2 hours on. Hiccups. Pardon me. Devil goes around with pots. Runway. Plane's lights that go off in weird angles. And he's just driven into me. Thanks, buddy. Oh, there's a garage up there. I might go up there and get the garage. Only a little bit out of the way, so... Oh. Try not to slow down. You want to buy? Yes, I do. Nice round here. It's nice when the colours pop like this. Hours 40. Did I just go the wrong way? 6 hours. That was on 10, wasn't it? Oh, because I changed the map and added more time. Undercut as we can. And you could have gone straight down there and done the same thing. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, nearly. This is what you get when you're trying to either keep the time or make up a little bit of time. Can't afford to slow down for nothing. He hit my trailer, which is really annoying. But I got away with it, I got 0 damage. Crumbs. Oh, what are you slowing down for? Just depends how much many minutes I can scrape off per hour. I don't think I can do like 10 minutes per hour though. Not unless I take the speed limiter off. Times like this though, where you can get a bit of downhill help always comes into play. Excuse me. I'm still keeping on that, keeping an eye out for that 7-8 inch tablet. So I know the M5, I think it's M5 or M3, sorry. M3 media pad, that's down to 139 at the moment. Usually 169. I'm just going to see if it goes down any further on the official Black Friday sale. Otherwise I might just pick it up for that price, and then that's the price I picked it up for when it was a reconditioned unit. This will be brand new unit. You know, it's either that or it's a fire rate. That's the resolution of the screen, see, that's quite why I like the MediaPad M3's, the high resolution screen. down to 519. We've got just about an hour's difference. I don't think we're going to get there. Not unless we get plenty more downhill sections. Bit naughty. The speed limit's gone down there and I'm going way past it, so hopefully that'll give me a little bit of time. What does that give us? Really? 4 hours 12. I got caught up a little bit. That times limit, or that speed limit, where it reduced and I kept my speed up, I think I made a bit of a dent. Just gotta hope there's 1 or 2 more sections like that and I might get it. You can but try. to 4.5. All heading in the right direction. Wanted to go into that camera mode and wouldn't go. Come on, I want to change lanes. Hit the wrong gear again. Limit, I need to speed up. Change your camera again. Playing up today. Done it again. Hours 47. 2 hours 55. Just gotta keep above the speed limit. That's all coming my way. to a 55. I like it. So it's 245, 41. I'm just inside now. 235. 233. A minute in. Let's go the wrong way. Oh, don't take out. I need to keep the speed up. I'm not worried about my truck getting damaged. 4%, that's nothing. I'll now deliver and only have 1% damage to the trailer and only lose a little bit of money. Not that I need the money, but hey. I'll go for it now, innit? All my drivers have the top of the range scanner. There's no point. I did that ages ago. I thought I was trying to spend it. Oh, and I'm just being silly now, clipping signs. What are we on now? That's still only 4% damage to the truck. It doesn't matter because 4% damage is going to equate to about 10 grand repair bill. It's nothing. Well, that's another airport of some form. That's cool. Looks like there's a plane parked in somebody's backyard. I just own a jumbo jet. Parking in my backyard. Right, nearly there. We're going to drop this off. We'll let them go, shall we? Stay there. And we'll drop that one off. Even red shroud. I don't understand that. Even with... Oh no, I didn't get trailer damage, so it's okay. Continue. So map now, 66.72. It's moving up slowly. We're getting in the right direction now. It's not too far. I can see me getting a truck or a car and just going to the cities that I've been to and what the garages for, just driving around, because I think that's what it is now. Like these little sections right here. Map those little bits. Anyway, gonna leave that for today. That's me done, and I'll be back tomorrow at some point, and I'll see you then. So take care, see you in the next video.